Speaking of which, everybody say hi to YouTube. What is up, everybody? We are here with a slightly different take on the Tyvar Citadel, Tyvar Sacrifice deck that we played the other day, and lo and behold, we've added Bolas' Citadel to the deck. So, couple of small differences here. Citadel kind of requires you to play Prosperous Innkeeper, which is a card that gains life whenever a creature enters the battlefield, so you can basically keep going infinite with Citadel. And the other card that I think you kind of have to play with Citadel is Sifter, because you can, like, Sifter helps fix the top of your library, so you can keep going with Citadel. And to make room for that, we've cut the Cult Conscripts, I've gone down to 21 lands, I've cut 2 Lazotep Reavers, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, and then everything else the same, like the Striders, the Priests, the Cutthroats, the Tyvars, the 4 Cocos. And sideboard is mostly the same, although we have lost our friend Gigantha, and we've decided to replace it with a 4th copy of Cankerbloom. The reason to play Citadel is it gives you a bit of more explosiveness. This deck has a little bit of a tough time against mono green, but the nice thing about Citadel is you can, if you have enough setup, you can kind of just one-shot them, and I think if we do play against mono green, we're going to notice that if we resolve a Citadel, they're not pressuring our life total for the most part, so you're going to be able to kind of go off a bunch with Citadel and try to one-shot them. Now, you have to be careful because they do have Karn, which stops you from activating Citadel, but between Tyvar and, like, Priest activations, you can maybe just one-shot them. Also, like, Strider, a bunch of Cutthroat triggers, so we'll see how this goes. So, cutting to 21 lands, or... I mean, I cut a forest anyways, so... kind of still want to keep this in the draw. I know I shouldn't, but I'll ship it. I'll make a Discipline mulligan. What do we think? Content keep or Discipline mulligan? I'll mulligan. This is much better. Sneep and Blame Shuffler. I like it. I like your style, kid. Kind of a streamer, am I? Full-time streamer, I think? I think that's the word you're looking for. Could go Elf, Cutthroat, or I could play one of my 3s. If they have Make Disappear, what's my best play? I think Tyvar. Not sure if this is right, but I honestly think the Strider is more important. I could be totally off on that, but... yeah, Creativity's not a great matchup. Well, I can go Sifter Elf and try to play towards drawing a Citadel. Might be my best shot, because I'm nowhere close to killing them. Yeah, let's do that. Oops, no, this one. Go. 3, 4, 5, 6, yep. Alright. And I'm not going to sack the Scion to Scry, because I want to just naturally draw a Citadel. Need some Nintuko Husks. I kind of wanted to play more unconditional sack outlets that don't require mana, and Husk is probably the next best one. But the issue is you already have a lot of 3s, so you can't play that many 3s. And this deck also has to play Sifter with Citadel. So it's like, what are you really cutting for Husk? I guess you could cut the 2 remaining Lazotep Reavers, but I kind of like them a lot for games where you have Priest. Just like, a card that gives you multiple bodies is so important with Priest. Best card versus counterspells is Fire Breathing. I mean, that's a take. Those are words. Those are some of the words of all time. Opponent, show me your big score. What'd you get? What'd you get? Show me your big score. I mean, it's a coin flip whether or not they have the counterspell. 50% they do, 50% they don't, right? It's just basic math. Bro, if Carrion Feeder was legal in Pioneer, I would bust. Bank bust, of course. 2 cards and 2 treasures. Not good enough. I need a bigger score. Cartel Aristocrat. Thought about that card. I've thought about that card a couple of times. I sometimes have, like, dreams about Cartel Aristocrat back from Standard, but why would they attack there? Yeah, that card was the shit back in Standard. 2023 design Carrion Feeder. Yeah, what does a fire design Carrion Feeder look like? This is their play? Does that mean they have the Xenagos in hand? It has to, right? Okay. Interesting. I mean, I could still win if I draw Citadel. Want to check Citadel? Oh, let's go! I'm so smart. I'm so fucking smart. I knew I should have played the mana last turn. I'm so goddamn smart. Okay, I'll bottom that one. I think one's good enough for me. Alright, hold control, just in case you hit a second Coco. Okay, no second Coco. Any order. Ooh. We need a sack outlet. Keep going, please. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. Hold. It's not quite, because we don't have a Tyvar yet. Did we brick? Wait, do we have enough permanents if I sack the treasure? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is this Exactsies? Oh my god, is this exactly? Right? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's Exactsies. I think it's exactly lethal. If I did my math correctly. Holy shit. Fish. I would like to sacrifice Bolas Citadel to its own ability, yes. Please tell me you put these triggers in the stack. I mean, that was a way to end match number 1, huh? Turn 4 kill, no big deal. Rip the Citadel. Oh yeah, it's probably more than lethal, yeah. I have to bottom all these. I actually have to resolve the triggers. I actually have to resolve the triggers. Alright, you lose 10. Keck bite. Keep one on top, just for show. Nice. Gonna make you buy this deck. Am I? Maybe. I have everything except Citadels. Alright, what do we want against creativity? I would like Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize, good card. See, the problem with this is we cannot afford to have this many non-Coco hits. Unless I'm cutting Cocos. 28. I feel like I can probably get away with cutting 2 creatures tops, maybe? Tyvar good in this matchup? Tyvar might not be great. Maybe I shave, like, a Coco, a Tyvar, and 2 creatures. I wonder if that's better than just cutting all the Cocos. The nice thing about Tyvar, you do get to activate Priest the turn you play it, which is pretty cool. Don't know. Okay, let's experiment a little bit. Let's cook. Just let me cook for a second, okay? Not sure if this is right, but I'm gonna try cutting Coco in this matchup. Certainly could be wrong, but I'm gonna try to play towards a fast Citadel. I mean, this is potentially a turn 3 Citadel. If they have Stone Nothing, which they probably don't have Stone Nothing, but... It's just, you get into weird spots in these post-board games where a lot of your cards tend to be non-creature cards, because those are the most powerful... The more of the powerful sideboard cards tend to be non-creatures, and you end up in this weird spot where you need to keep a certain ratio for Coco, but if you cut too many creatures, then your Cocos are just worse anyways, so at that point, like, why not just cut the Cocos? 3, 4... So I guess we just play Sifter here and try to YOLO the Citadel next turn, probably. Coco's Knife for bait counterspell. Yeah, but, like... I guess the idea is you just have Thoughtseize anyways. I don't know, it just seems hard to have a cohesive functioning deck if you have, like, 15 non-Coco hits and 24 Coco hits, you know? Like, Coco's not even good at post-board when you have 15. What's the minimum, 26? I mean, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm still blocking. What's this? Why are they casting this before blocks? Oh, to turn on Fiery Impulse? I get it. Okay. Well, let's hope they don't have a counterspell. Because I'm jamming. You better believe I'm jamming. It's not as good as last game, because we had to play our land that turn. Like, we've already played our land. Okay. They only have 1 card. Might be a creativity. 2 mana hand hate creatures instead of Seize Duress. Yeah, I guess you could do that instead, which makes the math on Coco a little bit better. Brain Maggot and stuff like that. You could do that. Not opposed to it. Rescoring big. Okay. Seems like it's gonna be a tough game to win. Maybe I should have taken the Impulse. Yeah, Freebooter, Brain Maggot, stuff like that. There's like a party one too. I forget what that one's called. Oh, it's a good draw step. That's one of the draw steps. So let's try a couple Cocos. Let's try like 3 Cocos down to 26 hits. I think 26 with 3 Cocos is okay. Yeah, Acquisitions Expert, I think. I think that is correct. This hand's good. Alpha to Sifter into Coco. Stop. Please stop. Haven't you killed enough of my creatures? For once. Just for one turn. Can you not kill my elf? I can't even attack here. That's why I'm playing this pre-combat. Because if they countered, I can at least attack. Sure. Probably should have killed the Cutthroat before letting me scry one. I'm going to bottom that. I know I need a land for Citadel, but... yeah, we'll take the free scry. Why would they do that then? I don't know. I mean, I guess they really just wanted to get the Cutthroat off the battlefield, but... am I willing to attack the... no, because they can go Animate Beat Ball, block, and still have Counterspell up, so let's just attack with the Sifter. Then, if they tap mana, we can play Coco. Well, they need them to tap more mana. More mana, please. I mean, the nice thing about this is if they counter the Coco, we can still play Citadel. So, unless they have 2 counterspells, which there's no way they have 2 counterspells, right? Surely. No possible way they have 2 counterspells. It's not possible. There's just no way. There's simply no way. Simply no way they have a second counterspell. Sure. Is that good? They have 4 cards in hand. I think it's good. That's less good. 2 big scores and a Fable. Guess I'll take one of the big scores. Imagine if I get Odaward here. That'd be kind of gross. Any merits of bringing in the Cankerbloom to blow up the Fable targeted treasure? The issue with Cankerbloom is they have so many ways to kill it anyways that it's really not that great protection. I'd rather just have Thoughtseize as my only interaction. Always. Thoughtseize as my only interaction, and just try and like make my deck as linear as possible. I mean, I'm casting it. You better believe I'm casting it. The nice thing about this is my life total doesn't matter too much, because they're killing me in like a giant hit anyways. They have to cast the big score first. Why did I score over Fable? In case I found a second Thoughtseize. Because then I can force them to cast the score and then Thoughtseize their hand after the score. So I think it's much better if I hit a second Thoughtseize. Spell Pierce, make disappear Fable. Well, the counterspells don't matter at all. Alright, let's keep going. Need to find a Tyvar. You ever just go to 1? Ever just go to 1 before? We actually can't keep going unless we hit a thing. Unless we hit the thing that gains life, right? And before Spike Field. I mean, I guess they could draw Spike Field. Priest Cutthroat. No! You were supposed to be the card before that. Alright, please don't draw Creativity or Spike Fields. And we will be okay. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I am banning Indomitable Creativity for this turn. Ginger Brute in their Creativity deck. That's almost like getting Spell Pierced out of Living End, you know? Okay, so let's play this first. Is this enough with the Citadel? No, I guess I'm still short. Okay, so let's go float mana, activate Priest. Resolve the Zulaport triggers. I think I might just bottom the elf. Definitely don't want that. Maybe I did want that, actually. I guess maybe attacking first was better. Citadel Dome them. No, you need 10 permanents. Alright, got him. Bolas' Citadel, ladies and gentlemen. Bolas' Citadel's kind of... Ooh, this hand looks great. This hand looks sick. Godless Shrine. What deck plays Godless Shrine these days? Yeah, it's definitely a card that people tinker out in Vintage. Greasefang? Oh yeah, Greasefang makes sense, yeah. Always forget about Greasefang. Well, probably not a great matchup, given that we've decided to lose the die roll. Professional advice, don't lose the die roll against Greasefang. Write that one down. Oh, here's the Parhelion. Please don't have it, I guess. Early. Well, if only I was on the play. I would have won this game easily on the play. But we were not on the play, so I died. Yeah, have you simply just tried using weighted dice? That, unironically, might give me a chance. Well, no, they just sack the... Well, if they sack this and this, I can tank a hit and go to 1, right? So what if I start by floating meta using Priest? Let's do that. Let's start here. So here we go. Let's go... Tyvar Black Floating. Distinction with the 2 tier 1 gifted subs. Thank you so much for the 2 gifted subs, Distinction. I appreciate the support. Deck Tech for a Distinction. If you got gifted a sub from Distinction, be sure to thank them in the chat. Thank you so much for the support. I'll take a look at that right after this match. So now we go Reaver. Might just be dead. Yeah, I mean, you gotta let me cook, though. I'm doing what I can, you know? I'm trying not to die. You gotta just let me cook. So now we can go Strider Elf. I mean, successfully cooked. Kinda. If they cannot bin the Parhelion, then we can survive. They have Informant in hand from Salvage. Did they take the Informant? They might have. We're dead. I didn't realize that they picked up the Informant. Well, alright, we're on the play, so we can easily win game 2. Ironically, I think Citadel might be too slow against them. Does that make sense? Because I certainly don't want to cut Coco from bringing in Scavenging Ooze. We can, like, trim a Sifter, trim an Innkeeper, cut the Reavers. Maybe cut a Tyvar and 1 Reaver. Okay, that looks good. Alright, what do you got for me, Distinction? What do you got for me? Spite Mare at Home. Somebody was asking in chat. No, unfortunately, Blasphemous Act is not legal in Pioneer. I wish it was. So, Reckoner, I hardly know her. Vindicator? Yeah, okay, never mind. Justice Strike, Bolt, Candidate. Fiery Candidate, huh? Non-pirate. Did you know that this can't kill Ragavan? Ironcrag Feet, Star of Extinction. Wait, where's our, Oh, yeah, there it is. Feet into Star, okay. Red spells next to Vindicator seem to make work. Isn't there, like, another version of Reckoner that's not Vindicator that doesn't require you to play this many planes? You know what I mean? What's that card called, chat? It's like True Fire Paladin or something like that. No. It's from the new Ravnica set. Is it called True Fire Paladin? Something along those lines. I know it's a 4-drop. Yeah, True Fire Captain, that's what it is. It's red, white. Oh, is it really? I thought it was just quad, I thought it was quad hybrid Boros. I guess we can just hold up the Fatal Push. Is that worth it? I think it is. Yeah, because if they play a 2-drop, I need to be able to push that and then hold up the priest activation if they Grease Fang. I can't let them have a 2-drop, you know? Smart. So smart. Yeah, that's true. The fact that Vindicator sticks around is kind of sweet. I do like that. Yeah, I think Madcap Experiment's legal. Should be, right? Oh, they also didn't even mill a vehicle, so we're chilling. I kind of want to see more copies of Star of Extinction. Like, I wonder if you should just play towards Star of Extinction plus Ironcrag Feet being your best play, and just lean a little bit more heavily into that, if that makes sense. I simply will just not use the priest. Whoo, baby, that's a good draw. Let's think about this. So 3 mana. I guess I could priest now, but it kind of uses a lot of material. What if I just downtick? Let's just go Tyvar downtick. I don't want to give up too much material. Got another priest. I think I'm going to play around them having a removal spell on one of the priests and just leave them both up. I guess I have Scion plus Fatal Push, right? Yeah, it's fine. Like, even if they kill Priest or Tyvar, I still have the Scion plus Fatal Push available. And if their plan is to chariot me, they're super dead. It's got to be a shell from Madcap. What's the best artifact that you can put into play? Oh, no, because there's no platinum, right? There's no platinum stuff to make you not die. Like, how do you live through a Madcap? Okay, so this might be too many 2-mana removal spells. I might go down on Obliterating Bolt. I don't know if I love the Cannonades main deck. I want to see a 3rd Star of Extinction. I love the Elder Dragon War. I do think that card's good. Fires is nice too. What if we played, like, Cavalier? Because Cavalier, like, you can go Fires into, like, Vindicator plus Cav. That's a lot of damage, right? What do you think about Cav? Maybe cut the Cannonades out a couple Cavs. I definitely want to play a 3rd. I want to go 3 Star of Extinction and 3 Ironcrag Feet for sure. Okay, so that's fine. I want the... yeah, okay. So let's go here. Trigger on the stack. Fatal Push Supplier, then Priest them. I'll look at it more in a second. Is this lethal? It's pretty close to lethal, right? Sack. No, I want to keep the Scion around. Sack Priest, sack Elf. I want to keep the Scion so I can hold up Revolt on their turn. I guess, yeah. I guess I have Priest for Revolt, but they go to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is just lethal anyway, so it doesn't matter. Bottom. Bottom. Don't need a 3rd push. Yeah, this is just lethal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They go to 4, and then Cutthroat plus Priest is 4 damage. I can even untap the Priest, but I don't need to do that. Like, the Cannonade doesn't kill the Reckoner, even though much better options. Yeah, like Brotherhood's End or something, because the artifacts could come up. Alright, they're dead. They saw the liner. Let's take a look at this real quick. So, Reckoner, Vindicator. I think I'd want to go, like, -1 or 2 bolts. I think I would probably just sideboard the Cannonades. I don't think I'd main deck them. And I want to go up, like, a 3rd Star of Extinction, 2 to 3 copies of Cavalier of Flame. I actually had... I was working on something similar-ish. Iron Chad Feet. So I was building it more of as a Devotion deck that just had, like, you know, all the Devotion... You know, Devotion, make a bunch of Nykthos mana and then use Nykthos to cast Star of Extinction, but you also had Ironcrag Feet. I had this thing as another, like, Reckoner-esque card, but if you're going to play the white stuff, then Vindicator's probably better anyways. Most of this is just Nykthos stuff, so this is probably not even close to the same deck, but yeah, as far as what we got here, I think, what I would like to see is -2, -2, that's 4, add 1 star, 3 cav. Another card that you could also consider, this might be a little too, like, all in on trying to get to a fast Star of Extinction, but you could play the Red Vessel, Vessel of Volatility, I think it's what it's called. That one's probably a little sketchy, though. I would start with the Cavs and the extra Star of Extinction and go from there, see how that goes. But I don't think I have too much other thoughts. I like that you're playing more Justice Strikes, because Justice Strike is also very good with Vindicator, and it's good with Reckoner, too. Justice Strike actually kills Shieldred, too, and Bolt does not, so I think I like that. Trying to think of what else here. Mana base seems fine for the most part. This might be too many mountains with Vindicator. I might want to go, like, especially 3 den, or 3 mountain, 1 den. You probably have to cut 1 to 2 mountains and play... honestly, I might just want to see some Battlefield Forges. Yeah, that's true. Sideboard... Is this really the best red card we could play against green? Field of Ruin with red pips. Yeah, I don't know about the 4 Field of Ruins. That seems a little bit excessive. Like, what are we targeting with Field of Ruin? I guess Nykthos. Yeah, I think that's probably too many with the Reckoners and Vindicators. Because there's going to be games where Field of Ruin is your 3rd land, you play Fable, and then if your token dies, you just can't play Vindicators, so not a big fan of it. I'd probably go, like, less fields, less mountains, more Battlefield Forges, maybe a second Needle Spires. You could even talk yourself into playing, like, a red-white Triome, just as, like, another Needle Spires that cycles. That's not too bad. Sideboard, I like the Rabble Masters as a sideboard juke. Maybe go, like, -1 Burning Hands for a 3rd Rest in Peace. I think I like something like that. I'm not in love with Burning Hands. I want to find something better against green. So they're playing Greasefang. Reckless Rage. Reckless Rage kind of cool with Reckoner and Vindicator. That might be a good idea. I could see that. I think this hand is a no-go against Greasefang. Like, we could get lucky and Tyvar into an Ooze or a Priest, but it does not seem that great overall. I'm going to ship this. Okay, much better. Putting back the 3rd land here. We get to go turn 2 Ooze with a mana up, which I like. I like that, too. There's a viable PO and Aether Flux Reservoir deck. People have tried that in the past. I was never a big fan. I tried it a little bit. I think if you want to do, like, artifact-based stuff with that, do, like, the Jeskai Ascendancy combo deck that has, like, Retraction Helix, Emery, that kind of shit. Why am I on red? Oh, no, there were Boros cards. There was a Boros deck we were trying to find good cards against green for. And there was Burning Hands, but I'm not, like, super into Burning Hands. The card's not awful, but... I can actually play the Elf here, too, right? Because they can't vehicle me. I mean, they could get absurdly lucky and go land, evolution, sack this, and hit. Man, am I really playing around that? They already milled an evolution, too. It's just so much better to play the Elf here, I think. Yes, they could get lucky, but given that I don't have a 3rd land in hand, I think playing the Elf is necessary. What's up, Tad? I wanted to try some Citadel. Citadel has felt really good so far. I think that's the card that gives you the edge you need against green. Or not the... It's like... I wouldn't say that it makes your green matchup good, per se, but it's a card that can end the game on the spot when you resolve it, which you don't have that type of card against green. And they don't pressure your life total that much, so... Yeah, helped a lot against creativity. Oh my god. Okay, we can beat a Chariot, that's fine. It's annoying, but I could beat a Chariot. Again, could have played around that, but... I was like, surely they won't get lucky. If I had a 3rd land in my hand, I would have just not tapped out, but... I think we can pretty easily beat a Chariot here. Maybe not pretty easily, though, because they're just going to get another Chariot trigger. Yeah, maybe this was loose. Might have been loose. Playing against the Antiquities War earlier today, that card looked really good. I think that was when we were playing the... That was when we were playing the Atraxa deck. Got crushed by the Antiquities War. Yep, I played an Elf, because I did not have a 3rd land in my hand. And thought it was more important to guarantee Coco next turn, but maybe I was wrong. I mean, it's not like our deck has a hard time beating 3 or 4 2/2s. I don't think it's that bad. Why did I keep 2nd Elf? I guess, yeah, that's a good point. Maybe I should have just kept the land over the Elf. I was thinking more creatures for Priest. Like, if I hit Priest off the Coco, I wanted an extra body in play, but... might have been too greedy. Okay, end of turn. Let's go here. Whoa. Whoa. Did I board out Citadel? I think you said it was too slow, right? Okay. Citadel wouldn't be great here anyways, because I'm at 13 life. Sounds good, JS. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a great one. Attacks. Well, I had Ooze and 5 mana up, right? They can't just, throw the Greasefang in the trash. I think we take Strider Cutthroat. Any order. Trigger here. Eat a creature with Ooze. And the question is, do I scry here? I don't think so. That's a really fucking good draw. I'm just gonna pass again. That is a draw. Need to find a priest. And we're chilling. Yeah, I mean, these 2/2s will be fine to manage. I don't think it'll be that difficult. I guess I will respond. I think I have to hold up Fatal Push. Yeah, let's hold up Fatal Push. Take Sifter, Cutthroat. Is this lethal? Close to lethal, isn't it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Am I 15? I'm 1 point short. 1 creature short. Let's do the math again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And then I have 2 Cutthroats and a Strider left. And then this is 14, this is 15. Thoughts on Font of Agonies? I don't know what Font of Agonies is. Oh, right, Thoughtseize damage. Yeah, they're just dead, right? So this is fine. You can push a Cutthroat when you have 2 left. Well, no, I could just sack the Cutthroat, right? Like, when I'm down to 2 Cutthroats, I just sack Cutthroat for 2, sack Cutthroat for 1. It's the same thing, right? But yeah, I missed the 2 from Thoughtseize. Yeah, they're just dead. Lethal damage. You want to tap those mana confluences? Alright, let's just start. I mean, this is technically correct, so I'll do what is technically correct. Best Tyvar Pioneer deck so far. Some version of this black-green sacrifice deck. I don't know if Bolas' Citadel is 100% the correct way to build it, but some version of sacrifice for sure. This has been by far the best Tyvar deck. It could have some weird, like, instant speed life gain card. I don't know. As soon as they tap out, they're just dead. So, all right, you're dead. You are dead. I want to put all the triggers in this deck. I want to hold control. Bottom. Bottom. See the tables turn. I guess I could have sacrificed the Cutthroat first to make this easier. Tables turn. Wither Bloom. My card's a sorcery, though. I needed my Twitter clout. Thank you. Ooh, little 1-land action. I mean, you just have to believe, right? Believe there's a land on top. Much better. I think I'm going to put back the extra Strider. Yeah, I think I like keeping both elves with the Citadel. Especially if they kill the first elf. The shirt says, please don't email me, IRS. You have to make sure the IRS is not watching. Elf. Well, they revealed Gigantha. So it could be Omnath, could be Boats, could be Niv, I guess? Oh, Mirror Match. Never mind. None of the above. Could be none of the above. Why no Vran? You gotta make cuts for room for some point. You know what I mean? Like there's only so many cards you can keep in the deck, and I think the other cards that we kept in are more important. Is Furnace Punisher a playable card in Standard? It is an insane card in Standard. I don't know if it's quite good enough for Pioneer, though. It's quite good in Standard. What am I looking for on this Woe Strider? I think I have to keep the Goat to sack to Priest. I need black mana. Certainly don't need that. Let me tell you that much. Alright, let's play Boseiju and I guess Prage. I guess that was probably a free attack. They never double blocked there. I should have attacked. Even if they do double block, pretty happy with that, I think. They have Tyvar. Pioneer's still more fun than Modern. I enjoy Pioneer more than Modern. Again, fun is very subjective. If you have fun playing Modern, you know, more power to you. But I enjoy myself a lot more playing Pioneer. Yeah, they're Gigantha. Song kind of slaps. Yeah, I mean, everybody's definition of fun is different, so. No, I don't think the Posty Citadels are. The only promo version of Citadel that I could find was this one in the old border version. But the old border version was like 4 tickets, and I wasn't... fuck that shit. Really need to find a black source. Really need to find a black source here. I mean, I'm taking a line. It's not a great line, but I'm taking a line. Please, black source, please. Not quite. Would have been good last turn. Because then I would have got a bunch of scries off of my other shit dying, but... So now they priest us, we sack the Scion token, get a scry, priest us again, let me sack the Sifter. Need a black source. Mod check black source, please. I mean, at this point, the Citadel's not even that good. Because we're going to be at 10. Well, 11 and then 10 if we tap the Llanowar Wastes. The thing is like, Karn is not that great against Citadel. Well, I guess they can get Damping Sphere, which makes it so you can't really cast multiple spells off of it, but like, activating the Citadel doesn't come up that... You don't need to activate the Citadel when you have Woe Strider plus Cutthroat. Like, it's not like you can't kill them if you can't activate Citadel, right? Yeah, Tyvar Priest is such a sick interaction. It's such a sick one. Still need a black source. I don't think it's good enough at this point. Yeah, I don't even think a black source is good enough. Didge. Scavenging Ooze is not the greatest against them. It's good-ish against Woe Strider, but I think I just want to bring in Fatal Push. It is really important to kill Priest of the Forgotten Gods. But again, the issue here is we don't want to go too low on Coco hits. Maybe that's the biggest reason to not play Citadel, is it just makes sideboarding really awkward. Or maybe we should cut Push and Thoughtseize and just play more creatures. Like, this could be some version of Nightclubber, something like that. And then this could be, like, Brain Maggot or Kitesail Freebooter. Bro, I got him from Mana Traders. What do you want from me? I don't own cards. Shout out to Mana Traders, by the way. Sponsor of the stream. Cutting a Coco feels so bad. Maybe I'm supposed to cut Citadel in this matchup. No, not on the play. I don't know. Sideboarding is just weird. Just do this, maybe? Let's try that. I don't know if this is right. I think I'll probably cut Citadel in the draw. The final verdict on the Citadel Explore deck. I kind of liked it, but it felt like it relied way too much on the 2-drops. Specifically the Walker, the one that lets you gain a bunch of life. Like, it felt very reliant on that plus Innkeeper, because it didn't really have any other way to gain life outside of that. But when you had Walker, it was really good. So there is that. Oh, Curd Traders? I mean, we have a Curd Traders command, so... Any Ensoul upgrades? I have not tried Ensoul recently. I can't even remember the last time I played Ensoul. It's been a long time. Cleric deck that tutors Atraxa with the 2-mana Lord. I don't even know what 2-mana Lord you're talking about. Play Innkeeper in case I draw a Coco, I can cast it. Yeah, I mean, turn 1 Skrelv Ornithopter, turn 2 Ensoul. Sounds pretty good. Whoa. Whoa. Urborg Traders, yeah. We stand Woe Striders in this chat. Seems like they have not employed the strategy of drawing a second land. Okay, kind of had to assume they had that with the hand they kept. Let's try and find a good card here. I think I'm only gonna sack that though. Not anything else. That is not a good card. Huh. This is where shit gets weird. Shadow Rite Priest. To read it. Tap, sack another cleric, search for a black creature card, put into the battlefield, then shuffle. Wait, what set is that from? There's no shot that's legal in Pioneer, right? Oh, it's 5 mana, never mind. I thought it was just tap sack. I missed the 3 black part. Never mind. I thought it was just completely broken. I mean, to be fair, that card... Oh, I should have played the Innkeeper first. Card's probably a lot, way too good if you don't have to pay mana for it. Yeah, I read it as, like, you just didn't have to pay mana. Obviously, that's not how the card works. People would have played it by now. Sweet with Tyvar, you can give it... Well, yeah, you have to tap sack it. It is nice with Tyvar, because if you have 7 mana, you just activate it the same turn, right? You can't sack itself, though. Tyvar. Okay. Sack 3 clerics. That's too many clerics. Shit. You can't untap the priest this turn, which I guess is good. When Rotlung Reanimator was a good standard card. Way back in the day. That card was sweet. Aren't using it. I will sacrifice probably the Innkeeper. Drain them for 2. I don't think I need the second Innkeeper. Get an elf. It's fine. I guess they could play another Tyvar, keep the new Tyvar, untap, pre-sack the 2 elves. I doubt they would do that, though, because they're kind of choked on mana. Well, now they could sack Priest Elf. Jesus. Let him cook. They're definitely cooking. Vindicated Shepherd of Rot? Yeah, Shepherd of Rot was a banger. What was the Polluter? Gempalm Polluter? That card was sweet, too. They're at 9? How close are they to dead? Not yet. 1-drop is lethal? It's not a 1-drop. Theo Master redeemed VIP mod. Let's go. VIP, you got it. Let me just copy your screen name. I got you. Theo Master. Can we get some claps in the chat for Theo Master? Alright, let's go. Community, roles. Theo Master. VIP. There you go. VIP in the club. Alright, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I only have 7 damage. So, your turn. Chitio Master. There you go. Exalted Angel. Is that a deck in pre-modern? I'd play some clerics in pre-modern. Yeah, Doom Shakes indeed. All that hard work gambling. Okay, that's bad. Probably can't kill them by Cutthroat. We're gonna lose this game. They clearly have the superior version. We're actually playing a suboptimal version, as Aspiring Spike would say. That it gets 2 in your last league. What's up, Draw My Lands? Decks all over the place. We're taking over the world. 1 priest at a time. It's this Dumbledore. Oh, Madcap. What exactly does Madcap say? Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal an artifact. Put that card onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom. Deals damage to you equal to the number of cards revealed this way. You're just like full Giga Chad. Reveal 12, take 12. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, I like the ambition, but I think you're cooking a little bit too much there. Untapping Elf? Por qué? But why? Yeah, I would not recommend madcapping anything that isn't a platinum card. You know, MTGO Platinum. It's like MTGO Premium, but a lot better. I don't have a Tyvar, so that card's bad. I have too much cumin. The head chef asks you to go into the kitchen and make something for him as your, introductory dish, and you just took the whole bottle of cumin and just dumped it into the salad. Madcap and redirecting the damage. How exactly do you redirect the damage, though? Yeah, but that's the average, Okay, are they dead if I draw a thing that makes 2 creatures? They are. No, they have Woe Strider. I don't think I can win this game. Yeah, I think I'm just, like, drawing dead. I guess maybe Coco? Yeah, I could win if I draw Coco. I'm thinking about sacking the Catacomb Sifter. I think my only out is, like, Coco into 3rd Cutthroat or something. So, let's try to play for that. I think that's my only way out of this. Tyvar rebuying Cutthroat do it, or no? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Not even close, right? 7, 6, 5. Rebuy for it. Yeah, not even close. Alright, bottom. Coco! 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 It's very close. Not quite enough, though. It looks like lethal, however, they have random play. So it's not quite lethal. Oh, they have a Cutthroat, too. Ah, this gets so dicey. God, these mirrors are so weird. Which card? Gideon's what? Gideon's Sacrifice. Is that Pioneer legal? 2, 4, 6, 7. Alright, go. Gideon's Sacrifice. Hold on. Card, Gideon's Sack. Gideon's Sack? What kind of stream is this? I just want to see Gideon's Sack. I think MTGO is just struggling a little bit. Alright, we got a link. Hold on. Now Gatherer's not working. Nothing is working! Nothing is working! It's all dead, chat. It's all dead. Yeah, Mom, come pick me up. Come pick me up. Downtick Tyvars. They probably have another one. You are so dead. Choose a creature or planeswalker you control. All damage that will be dealt to this turn to you, and permanents you control is dealt to the chosen permanent instead. Oh. But you need a creature in play, right? It's 1 mana. Only costs 1 mana. Okay, so you go Gideon Sacrifice and then Madcap Experiment. That's a lot of work. That's like a 3-card combo because you need a permanent play for Sacrifice, right? That's a lot. We're doing a lot there. Oh, Reckoner. What if the joke is you play Boros Reckoner and you play no artifacts in your deck? So you flip your whole deck and you deal 50 damage to your Reckoner. Anybody? It's basically just Goblin Charbelcher. What could go wrong? It's like a 3-card Goblin Charbelcher. Fatal Push. Alright, you win. We're winner. This hand's good. I keep. And by good, I mean correct. Just don't kill my elf and it'll be cool. Just leave this elf alone. Do not even think about killing this elf. Don't even, like, take a look at the removal spell that's in your hand and just put it aside. Don't even think about it. There you go. Now we can be friends. Ooh. It's a guesser. You know what I just realized? Urborg allows them to cast a Leyline Binding if they have a Plains, Island, or Forest in hand. So that would be the 4th color, or the 4th type. What's up, B-Smith? Right, well, they had the Watery Grave anyways, so... Tilt. Not ideal. Don't love that. Oh, I do love that, though. That's a really good draw. Wait, why didn't I just play Tyvar? I forgot I had a second Tyvar. I just, like, totally blanked there. It didn't even register to me that I had a second Tyvar in my hand. What am I doing? What am I doing right now? I should have went Tyvar, untap elf, play priest. They have Witherbloom Command in their deck? So they're playing Niv, not Enigmatic. We lost to the Mirror. Well, they were playing probably the non-Citadel version because they had Gigantha. Mana's kind of rough in Jund. Yeah, that's true. I couldn't recognize what it was because of the art. I really don't want to sack my elf here. Kind of want to go Tyvar downtick. Let's do that. Maybe get back elf. I guess Innkeeper's better. I could Reaver. Use Priest, try to rip a land to play Strider. It's probably better, right? Yeah, let's go Reaver here. Let that resolve. priest you, try to find a land to play the Woe Strider. Could have also gotten back Elf, I guess. That would have been reasonable. Yeah, we could have got back Elf. Because then we had... Well, no, then I have to use the priest, right? I don't want to sack the elves. Because I go, get back Elf, float mana, sack the 2 elves, but then I don't have the 2 elves in play next turn to play the Citadel. Like, I have no chance of casting Citadel next turn. That's the issue. I want to give myself outs to cast Citadel. I can beat a Wandering Mind. That one I can beat. They put Legions to Ashes in their hand. I do not know what that card does. I'm gonna need a judge to give me an Oracle text on Legions to Ashes. Exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls and all tokens that player controls with the same name as that permanent. Okay, cool. Very cool. Very bog. Yeah, I guess we just start here. And then if I rip a land, I can play Citadel. Yeah, let's start here. Oh, I have the Elf, right? I can just go float mana, untap, play Citadel. Yeah, let's do that. Surely if they had Binding, they would have already cast it by now, right? And rebricked. So now our Citadel gets Legions dashed. Not like this. Not like this. I mean, we're still probably fine with 2 Cocos in hand, but surely we'll be okay with 2 Cocos. Gonna bring to light? Why wouldn't they just cast the Legions to Ashes in hand to kill the Citadel? What are they doing? What? They're just gonna let me have the Citadel? I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, here's the question. Do we Catacomb Sifter, sack for mana, bottom the Citadel? Or do we just go land Coco? The problem with land Coco is I can't play a land off of the Citadel. I could just play the Citadel and go -6 KW. I'm trying to think here. I feel like I should not play my land yet. Citadel is legendary, yeah. But it just clears the top of my deck, you know? You've got to be kidding me. You cannot make this shit up. Oh my god. So, yeah. Cool. Alright. Well, I mean, I guess we're in the same position as last time, huh? Is it just -12 KW? Yeah, they clearly knew. That's why they didn't kill my Citadel. They just had the read. God, this is so bad. I mean, I guess I have to Strider. Well, I could Sifter. I think Sifter might be better. No, I guess Strider's better, right? Yeah, Strider's better. Strider gives me the sack I let him play. I'll play the land. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright. We're fine. Sack here. Alright, we won anyways. Didn't matter. I think. Sack here. Bottom that. Uh-oh. Did I spoke too soon? I think I might have spoke too soon. Okay. Yeah. Here. Bottom. Okay. That should do it, right? That should definitely do it. This. Here. Top. Cast. Sack. Bottom. Sack. Alright, didn't matter. 3 Citadels in a row did not matter anyways. That was hilarious. Those are moments that you only get from twitch.tv/doomwake. So appreciate you being here. Alright, we must go to Twitter. Playing a draft match against someone named Yawgmoth. Deck is mono black and has Arena and Obliterator. I mean, that's just on brand, Rachel, you know? It's just good branding. Okay, they're playing Niv. I really hate sideboarding with this deck. I blame Coco. Like, I want to bring in Thoughtseize, but I can't afford to have this many non-Coco hits. Maybe I can shave on, shave 2 Tyvar. the Reavers, bring in Thoughtseize. Let's try that. We can go to 26 hits. You can't go below 26 though. Yeah, that's the issue I've been finding. I think Citadel is a very powerful card, and there are definitely a lot of reasons to put it in your deck. The biggest issue is it makes sideboarding a little awkward. But I think what that means is that we should be trying to find sideboard cards that are also creatures that have similar effects to Thoughtseize and Fatal Push. Like, example, if you cut Thoughtseize for either Brain Maggot or Kitesail Freebooter, then you have a Coco hit that also does a good enough Thoughtseize impression, and things like that, you know. Now, those cards are obviously worse than Thoughtseize and Fatal Push, but yeah, you don't want to splash a third color, though. There's not really a creature that does a good Fatal Push impression. It's like Nightclubber is a thing that you could play. Yeah, at the end of the day, maybe you can't play Citadel and Coco, even though those cards are really powerful together. Table. Yeah, Chupacabra being 4. Only we had Bone Shredder. Modern Horizons powerhouse. Friendship ended with Bone Strider because it's a Modern Horizons card. I loved that card before it got reprinted, but ever since it was in that filthy set, can't stand it anymore. Be a Doomwake stream if I didn't complain about Modern Horizons at least once, you know. You want me to Coco in combat? Well, I just won't. I will simply not cast my card. Have you considered that line? If I had to play Modern today, what would I play? I would try to find a different event. The Rising Tide. Wait, did they play their Swamp first? Turn 4. No, they just missed a land drop. Okay. Wait, no, it's turn 4. When did they play their Swamp? Oh, from Growth Spiral. Right. Okay. I gotcha. Growth Spiral. I missed the Spiral. That's a good one. I think the Strider might be more important to have more material to sack to the Priest. I'm gonna Priest twice, but I wonder if they have Fatal Push here. I guess that would suck if they have Fatal Push. Okay, make a homie. I am going to the RCQ at tabletop, yeah. I think we just sack the Innkeeper. So let's start here. Sack these two. They're going to sack token. Then we can go Tyvar. And I probably should Sifter first. Let's go Sifter. Token. Shock to play Tyvar. Tyvar untap here. Use this. Sack these two. I would like to top that, I guess. Because I can Thoughtseize them this turn with the mana from Priest. I could also play second Priest, but that's bad if they have a Wrath. They have Leer in their deck? My brother in Christ. Well, I'll take your Wrath. And, your turn. Good turn. Tyvar, messed up card. Research shows if you realize someone you really like and someone you dislike know each other, your opinion of the disliked one gets better and the liked one gets worse. That was inspirational, Jesse. What do we got? Wandering Mind. You got it. I am wondering why they put these cards in their deck. Bring to light. How do we fuck them up? Let's start here. And then let's go here. You can't change me and I'm all. Let's go here. Uno, dos. Play Priest. Priest here. Let's go. Did I mess up somewhere? I feel like I messed up somewhere. They're at 8. Get back Priest. Get back Innkeeper, but I'm still short. Right, I only have 4 mana to get back the Woe Strider. Let's get back Innkeeper. I think I miscounted. I thought I was going to have enough to get back this Woe Strider. Yeah, but I have 2 floating and 2 treasures. That's 4. This is 5. Yeah, I guess I miscounted. Priest activate? I can't Priest. I've already used the Tyvar. I've already used the Priest. Yeah, I miscounted a little bit there. I don't think it's going to matter, but... I get the Priest? Oh, you wanted me to get the Priest from the graveyard, sack the other 2? It's like all of my material gone, though. I see what you're saying. Maybe. Sure. Oh, fuck, that's bad. I forgot that card was in their deck. That's very bad. Okay, we could actually lose now. It's not actually that good. We don't have a lot of material left. I need to find a Coco. Don't think that's good enough. Alright, yeah, it's all gone. That's very bad. Oh, we're actually going to lose this game now. That's unreal. Turns out, even if I had Stridered, it wouldn't have mattered because they had this, but... How's Tyvar Citadel working for us today? It's been pretty good too, so far, SFXs. Yeah, can we get some Landlord commands in the chat? I'm a regular Croakies over here. These fucking lands. Okay. Tuesday, innit? Tuesday with these fucking lands. These fucking lands. Played 4-color pod yesterday. Ooh, the Vannifar deck? Vannifar is so sick. I haven't really spent that much time on it since we did the 24-hour stream. Touché. Did not think I could possibly lose this game. How many lands in a row is that? Because I think we drew 3 lands off of the Priest activations. Is that 6 lands in a row? Might be 7. It's at least 6, right? Oh, the 1v1 commander thing. I gotcha. I'm with you. Goldfish played Vannifar? Did they really? I didn't see that. Yeah, we gotta make sure a deck. We need to make sure that we have 4 Overgrown Tombs in my deck. So if you could please confirm that with our next draw step, that would be appreciative. I actually cannot believe I lost that game. That's wild. Oh yeah, Absent Greasewing is great. Goose, Elves, Monitor, Shaman. See, I was not really a big fan of Fauna Shaman when I played that deck. Neoform is nice. Kind of like that idea. Gives you more access to Prime Speaker Vannifar. I do like that quite a bit. It's a really good addition. I might have put an Overgrown Tomb in the bottom with Coco. I think keeping this is better than going to 5. Obviously don't love it, but I'm going to put back one of my many, many 3-drops. Let's draw some of those lands from the last game, shall we? Can I borrow some of the lands from my last game? I can't. This is when they go Mountain and the Festivities. I have a feeling that I have to cast Thoughtseize here. I have the read. Binding, Ashes. So that gets 2 of my elves. Sure, I'll take that. Am I seeing The Last of Us? No, I never watched that. I haven't watched the show in a long ass time. Honestly, the last show that I religiously watched might be Game of Thrones. It's a long time ago. I keep saying that I want to catch up on it, but I gotta watch the new season of Dexter. Chat said that they hated it, but I gotta check it for myself. Yeah, I've heard good things about Last of Us. House of the Dragon D's nuts. Yeah, what are we doing here? They have... Let's play Tyvar first. It's down tick. Because we know they're going to binding this. Missed! Not like this. Alright, Tyvar dead. That is fine. No way out. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, I don't mind bidding this because I have no black mana, but bidding 2 Cocos is, it's just Just how it wasn't meant to be, you know? It was not meant to be. And that's okay. Sometimes it's not. Yeah, Yorion is Pioneer legal. Unmoored Ego. Unmoored Ejol. I mean, that's one of the cards. That is, in fact, one of the cards of all time. They named Bolas' Citadel. I was so bad at game 1. I had to pay 12 life to cast 2 of them off the top of my deck. Why would they ever name it there? I'm actually not really sure why they named it when I have 1 black source in play. Not really sure that's where they want to be. Kind of weird. Am I sacking an elf here? I don't think so. Maybe I should, but I feel like I just can't win this game. I couldn't cast the priest there because I needed to bait the binding. I probably just have no odds anyways. Tough game. Match seems pretty rough. We killed them on turn 4 game 1, but to be fair, they also punted horribly. They could have just killed my... They let me untap with Bolas' Citadel when we knew they had a removal spell in hand, so we probably should have lost this match 0-3, to be fair. If my opponent, you know, read their cards. Witherbloom commands Supreme Verdict, huh? Yeah, I'm out. You win. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a great night tonight. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate the love and support. Again, this is what I do full-time. I am a full-time streamer, content creator, so I appreciate all of your support. Appreciate you being here, allowing me to continue to do what I do every single day. Would not be none of this would be possible without you. So, thank you, chat. Life Tilt coming in with the Twitch Prime. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Doom loves in the chat. Had a blast yesterday. Went to the cinemas today. Ooh, nice. Hype train. Too late for a hype train. Dastin diva 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 diva. Doug dimba dome. Dig dig dig. Doug dimba dome. Doug dimba dome. Thank you for the gifted sub. Much appreciated. Thank you. Hope you're having a good day. Now now that reminded me of something. I have to listen to this now. Hold, please. All right, I'll get your song request after we listen to this real quick. Song slaps, Jack. Come on. Can we get some nodders? Nodders in the chat right now. Let's go. Come on, nodders. As Matthew coming in with the Twitch Prime, thank you for the support. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Damn, son. Oh, you thought it was over? Wait till you see part 2. Right. Not right. Not right. Not right. Yeah, it's all dead. I don't care. Come on, play this. Draw land. I can flash back the Strider next turn. Damn, son. Right, that's all I got. Thank you for partaking in that with me, chat. We're on a hype train, too. Thank you, thank you. Again, has Matthew with the Twitch Prime. Dastin, thank you for gifting a sub, and Lifetail with the Twitch Prime. If I missed any of you, thank you very much. Alright, we got a song request from James. Where'd it go? Hold on. Song request from James. Yeah, this is... Okay, we're good. We're chilling. DJ Sappy, keeping that hype train alive. Thank you for the biddies. Don't let it die, chat. Do not let it die. Don't let the train die. Let's go. Let's get that train going. Level 1 complete. Thank you, chat. Alright, not sacrificing the Scion token. Rip a lamp and get back the Woe Strider. What are we doing here? Ooh, good draw step. I guess I'll cast that. No reason to do it now, I think. What are we feeling about Tyvar Citadel versus Tyvar Sac? So, I like Citadel. Citadel is a very powerful card. The problem is sideboarding. And maybe that's just an issue, a product of the cards that we're playing in our sideboard. But I've been finding that it's really hard to sideboard in such a way when you're playing push Thoughtseize to not cut enough of the Coco hits, because a lot of your non-creature spells are also good in the matchups where Thoughteize is good. That's the problem. So I think we need a different sideboard. one of those. I mean, I could have kept the elf on top, but certainly could have kept the elf on top. I felt like elf was generally not the best Coco hit there, though. Okay, that's good. Let's just do this now. Kind of sucks because they just have, like, they can just copy something and then sack the copy with the reflection. Snap minus to get priest back. Oh, right, they can just do that. Okay, sure. Good point. Discard the Woe Strider, I guess. Let me get back. I'm still going to get back the priest, I think, yeah. Then we can play the elf. And then this gives us 5 mana for the Woe Strider next turn, which is nice. They're not... We're getting a lot of life back, too. Rivers, thank you, Scientist, and Between the Buried and Me. That's a really good show. I haven't seen Rivers. They slap, though. I love Rivers. Not killing the priest? Kind of sus. Very surprised they wouldn't kill the priest there. Seems like the most high-impact card. Okay, that's annoying, but we have 2 Striders. Actually, I have 3 Striders. Tour was just announced today. Oh, I gotcha. That is a very, very sweet tour. Just not going to block. I'll just take... You ever just take 10 before? Coco. I can't do that and Strider. So, why don't we go... Float... Hold on. No, I meant to go Float and then Priest. Sack these 2. Okay. I can only one of the Woe Striders. We have 2 in the graveyard, so I don't have to Woe Strider first. I want to see Spirit Box so badly. That's a band I have not seen yet. 7 mana, so we can go Innkeeper into Woe Strider. Here... I probably should exile the creatures so they don't have more fodder for the Graveyard Trespassers. So get rid of all my creatures. We're gaining a bunch of life here. You can sack the treasure to play the elf to gain 2 more life, have some blockers. Alright, you figure it out. Chat, we let the train die. Big Satch. It's okay. Thank you for all the support today. I appreciate you being here, as always. Thank you, thank you. Y'all are too kind to me. I lowered the sub goal for the neon sign, too. No, you! No, you! They get a binder for all those badges. We're attacking with Bone Crusher Giant. So if I block, they can go copy Trespasser. Yeah, so I'll just block with the Goat. We're just gonna find a Coco. I don't think that's good enough. We need a power card. I mean, if they didn't find a removal spell for Priest, we're not in a terrible spot. So they're going to do this end step. So I can't respond with Priest. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, I looked up the prices. They were pretty crazy. Wait, isn't this worse? Because now I can just sack the Strider and get it back, right? Because they don't have an instant speed Trespasser up. Yeah, but I mean, I did look at the prices, but it's worth it. I wanna get some, you know, some stream background stuff. Some more feng shui for the stream. I do have 4 cards in the graveyard. So, why don't we go make mana. Sack these 2. Maybe I should be waiting until their turn for Priest, but not bad. I think I'll just sack this token, though. Okay, let's play Tyvar. Do I have enough to do everything I want? Go Tyvar into Priest. I think I do, right? Tyvar. I should have played the Priest first, but yeah, I should have played the Priest first. Because if they had pushed, they would have killed the other Priest by now, right? We can go tap here. Sack these 2. Make 2 black. And then we can go... I guess it's... No, it's probably safer to untap. Right? Then we can go here. 2. Maybe I'm giving up too much material here. Oh. That's really good. That's a pretty good one. Black. I could brick, but... Yeah, it didn't brick. Had it the whole time. Had it the whole time. Get out of here. You're dead. Is that good? Opponent was that good? Tell me if that was good. Not bad. Sure, I'll put that on top. Why not? You're gonna let me go off, then I'll go off. All right, that was a game. All right, that was a game. Jesus. Okay. So against Rakdos, what do you want against Rakdos? Just bringing in Fatal Push before to kill Graveyard Trespasser, because that card is kind of an asshole. But what did you just witness? Priest of the Forgotten Gods being a fucked up magic card. That's what you witnessed. Card's really good. I might just run it back, honestly. Yeah, I'm just gonna run it back. I don't want to dilute my deck too much. You definitely do not want to bring in Thoughtseize against them. Fatal Push is, I think, the only card you could consider, but I wouldn't even ever play more than, like, 2 copies of Fatal Push. Right, yeah, it's like, did we really need the Citadel that much? Like, yes, the Citadel just closed out the game, but I don't know if we necessarily needed it. You know, we were doing enough work with Priest that game. So I think that was a good showing for Citadel, but more of a good showing for Priest than anything else. But what you doing? What you doing over there? Good. This matchup has been pretty good in my experience. Citadel probably makes that a lot better too. Yep. Sands based. Based on what? Probably taking Coco if I had to guess. That's probably what I would take. Took Tyvar. Ah, they knew I was drawing a second Coco, I see. Some DGD. There is DGD in the playlist. Let's play that instead. I wonder if they have a sweeper. DGD, you say, huh? Go blank. I could just discard the Lane and the Elf, right? I have 4 mana. Yeah, let's just do that. Keep both Cocos. I would like to cast a Coco this turn. On your end step, of course. Alright, I'll throw a little DGD in the queue. What do we got? Oh, shit. Good news. So, question here: I think I want to scry before Coco because I have to find Priest or I can't win. I actually specifically have to find Priest plus who the hell still plays Kalidas and Rakdos? Oh, or I could find an elf. Who plays Kalidas and Rakdos? Right, go. Not great. Well, we found the one person in the world who put Kalidas in their sideboard. Feels bad, man. Yeah, it's all gone. I know, right? I mean, this might be just a response to how well the black-green deck has been doing. Like, this card, if you expect a lot of black-green decks, this card is absurd, you know? 2 Cocos hit 1 card, by the way. Just want to throw that out there. Imagine playing Collected Company, 4 mana, take the top 6 cards of your library and put them on the bottom of your library in any order as you see fit. Powerful card. Powerful magic card. Top 6, throw them on the bottom. I mean, we have to bring in some number of Fatal Push. I don't know how many, but that's the shitty thing. Is like, I want to bring in Push, but I'm gonna cut creatures after that game where I have 28 creatures and I looked at 12 cards and found 1 elf, you know? Yeah, I should have upkeeped it, I guess. Probably would have had better luck. I want to shave on Tyvar. You know what? If they have Go Blank, I wonder if Tyvar is just bad. Okay, this... I don't want to do this. I want to keep in, like, 2 Tyvars. Shave a Reaver. Okay, let's try this. Tyvar does get a lot worse if they're going to overboard with a shit ton of Go Blanks. Because, like, normally I don't really care that much about Go Blank, you know? Card's kind of whatever. Yeah, clearly I should sideboard out all of the Cocos after that game. Surprised nobody has put DRS in this deck. Give it as a sideboard option. The thing about DRS is you're not milling yourself, so how are you getting lands into your graveyard? DRS is just not that good when you're not putting lands in your graveyard. Cut 4 lands for 4 Florahedrons. Is there like a black MDFC creature that you could play? Not saying it would be good, but... What we say. I guess it has to be a Coco hit, specifically. Yeah, just play fetch lands. Alright, hope your hand is all fucking go blanks. How many go blanks are your opponent? Voice OG coming back for the 33 months. Thank you for the 33 months of support. It's been a very, very fun 33 months. Appreciate that I've had you around the entire time. Thank you, Rob. The Sifter. The Sifter. Proceed. You'll be around till I die. Alright. Or, you know, or until I get canceled by the IRS. Which definitely could happen. Snap loot. Give me a Citadel. Salute the 33-monther. 07s. 07s in the chat. 07. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I have to scry and try and find Citadel. Gotta find Citadel. Is that good enough? Gets me a few more looks at Citadel. It's close. It's probably better than a random card. I think it's better than a random card. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take 4. Do not care. If they're snap looting there, I feel like that means they have Cletus and no land. Pretty sure that's what that means. That's my read. Not that I can really beat a Cletus anyways. Alright, no Cletus. Cletus! Cletus! Okay, sack goat. What decks do we have for Dono? I'll have to take a look. They're all in the Discord, so if you're in the Discord, you can take a look at them. Do we sacrifice anything else here? I don't think it's possible for us to win if we don't draw Citadel. Like, we are so far behind here. But I think I have to keep the Cutthroat around. Do I? No, I probably don't, actually. I could sack the Cutthroat. I think Citadel's my only way out. Alright. I guess this sucks if they kill my elf. Please don't kill my elf. Alright, let's do it. Come on, Citadel. Citadel at 20 with no land drop? Okay, that'll probably do it. Okay, Strider, Innkeeper, because the priest doesn't matter here. I'm just going to try and kill them this turn. That should be good enough, right? Always hit the second Citadel, literally every time. Every single time I hit the second Citadel. Let's just do this. Bottom. Is there any reason to pay life? Not really. Oh no, not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Please no. Okay, hold. 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 Chat hold. Okay, they're dead. I thought we were going to brick there for a second. That would have been a tragedy. That would have been an absolute tragedy. Alright, well, we successfully completed the 3-2 in classic Doomwake fashion. I'll Coco again. You're going to let me keep playing? I'll keep playing. You're going to let me have my fun. Sure, I'll push that. Alright, fine, I'll kill you. If you're not going to scoop, then I'll kill you. Fine. And with a good Coco? Yeah. Bottom. I'll Fatal Push your Graveyard Trespasser. If you're not going to concede, then, you know, I'll just keep going. Fine, I'll stop. I'll stop. Use Citadel? It doesn't matter, they're just dead. Oh, you want to be... Oh, I see. Citadel's, like, better screenshot equity. Alright, I'll go to post-combat and I'll use the Citadel. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is, you know, beyond overkill, but... Yes. Oh, this is the problem, because now they're going to make me put all the triggers on the stack. Opponent. They probably just went to go take a shit or something. Easy 3-2. Yeah, the Jun 5-0. The Twitter clout will be worth it. Well, I already got my Twitter clout earlier. I guess this is more triggers than I think my earlier Twitter post, but All right, chat. 3-2 to close out the stream. Don't pay any attention to this deck. That deck's bad. Where'd it go? Tyvar Citadel. So, final verdict. Bolas' Citadel is a hell of a Magic card. Don't get me wrong. That card's great. The only issue that we've found, and this came up a couple of times during the league, is during sideboarding, you end up in these spots where your deck is a synergy-driven deck that is, you know, kind of reliant on Tyvar to do some heavy lifting, where you're untapping Priest, you're rebuying your, you know, Dead Priest or Lazotep Reavers. And the biggest issue that I found, and you've seen that throughout the games today, in today's video, where whenever we're going to sideboarding, it's very hard to have a post-board configuration that has enough creatures to support Collected Company when you have Fatal Push and Thoughtseize, because a lot of the times, you're not cutting your anchors. Think of Tyvar Company Citadel as anchors. You don't want to cut those, but when you're adding spells and cutting creatures, you're making your Collected Company so much worse. So maybe that means that we either have to start trimming on companies during sideboarding, or find alternatives to Fatal Push and Thoughtseize, like we were talking about, potentially playing some number of, what's the flyer? Kitesail Freebooter over Thoughtseize, as it's a Coco hit, obviously not as good as Thoughtseize, but in matchups where you're bringing in Thoughtseize, you're not bringing it in against people who have a lot of removal anyways, so that could be something worth considering. But I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Everybody say bye, YouTube. Kitesail's still pretty good.
Ha 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 ha!